All right, good day, viewers. Good morning, good evening, good night, in any way you're watching this from. Now, we are right at Virtue School. Today is their South Africa Day, and we have here the proprietress of this great school. Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Yeah, what inspired you to come here? As in, what really prompts you to come up with this idea, South African Day? Because this is Nigeria.
Okay, we've had we've celebrated other tribes in Nigeria. We've had Yoruba Day, Hausa Day, Edo Day, and all other tribes in Nigeria. So we looked at it. Okay, let's move out. Still celebrate other African countries. So we've done Ghana Day. We had Ghana Day last year, and this time around we're having South Africa to celebrate the South African people. So today, as you are here outside here, you are in Nigeria. Once you enter into the school, you have entered into South Africa. So that's why your passport is very important.
I have my.
You have your passport.
Yeah, this is my passport.
Okay, so it means that you'll be able to come in.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. So, what's your message to the South Africans that will be watching this program? What's your message to them?
I realized as we were putting together the Ghana Day then, I realized that there's some things, the Ghanaians will say akwaba. If you look at that word and the meaning and the way it sounds, it sounds like ekwabo in Yoruba. So I then asked myself, why are we fighting ourselves? What for? You're black and black, you have two eyes. Even if you're white, you have two eyes, you have one nose. So we are all in this world together to celebrate ourselves. We need one another. So we just want to make them, to be happy. We want to be happy and we want them to be happy too.
So okay, now the message I want to tell us that is this a kind of way of preaching unity, oneness in the Ugo?
Exactly. In fact, you nailed it. Correct. That is it. We're trying to teach our children. So you have, if you get to South Africa, they've learned one or two things from their language. So they will be able to say, when they travel, we don't know where they will get to. We don't know where they will, where their greatness is. So, but wherever they find themselves, so they'll be able to operate, that oneness. That's what we're trying to preach. That is, I'm sure that is in the mind of God in the first place. Not segregation. Not, where are you from? I'm South Africa. Where are you from? I'm in Nigeria. Where are you from? As long as you breathe, you're a human being, then we are all the same, no matter where you're from. So that's what we're trying to preach. Oneness. That was from the beginning. And we want it to continue. That's our aim of doing this.
All right, Virtue School is really doing great. This is the first place I'm seeing this for the first time, celebrating South Africa, and I must accredit you people. You people are doing wonderful.
Thank you.
So can you just tell, where is this school located?
Number 11 Karonwe Street, Abulegba, behind Mobile Filling Station, former Mobile Filling Station in Abulegba. I want to first of all thank all the pupils of Virtue School and my wonderful team, my teachers, beautiful people. I thank God for every one of them, and I want to thank all the parents who made this possible. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to do this. And thank you to you too, OBTV. Thank you to all the Nigerians. Thank you, South Africa, and thanks to the entire world. Thank you.
I want to talk about the history of South Africa. South Africa got its name due to its location in the far southern end of the African continent. It is the only nation named after its geographical location. The country came into existence through the 1910 Act of Union that united two independent republics into the Union of South Africa, although it was established constitutionally as a non-racial democracy in 1994 through heroic effort of people like Nelson Mandela, who was in prison for 27 years due to his fight for the freedom of South Africa. South Africa has an area of 1,203 square kilometers. It is bordered on the north by Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique, on the east and south by the Indian Ocean, and on the west by the Atlantic Ocean. The population of South Africa is approximately 40 million people. It has 8 officially recognized Bantu-speaking groups The language white African descendants from Dutch, France, and German settlers, English-speaking descendants of British colonists, immigrant Indian population. The largest language group is the Zulu, which numbers about the 9 million people, and that's why we are focusing primarily on the Zulu people group in this South Africa Day celebration. Indeed, South Africa is a great nation, blessed with people of great mind and culture. I want to talk about the South African heroes. The greatest South African heroes is Nelson Mandela, who was in prison for 27 years due to the fight for freedom in South Africa. Nelson Mandela was one of the greatest South African heroes, and with the likes of Tambo Mbeki, Gary Player, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Johnson Dansmore, Shaka the great warrior of Zulu Kingdom, Nyabo, Papa, Igama Lamino, Kadebi. South Africa has many tribes such as Zulu tribe, Xhosa tribe, Ndebele tribe, Indian tribe, Venda tribe, Siabona.
He's a legend.
All right, good day, viewers. You welcome to Live and Direct Omobenin TV. We are doing it live and direct at Virtual School. Today is their South Africa Day, and it has been an interesting moment. So we start bringing to your view the parents or the pupils from this great school, Virtual School. Now we want to have one of the mothers in their house to come and come with us. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening.
Good afternoon.
All right, you have a very lovely smile.
Thank you.
How many children do you have here?
Well, when we came to this area, I have 3 kids here, but now just 1.
So where are the other 2? They are not in secondary school.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So how can you've been in the program since morning and you've seen a lot of activities. What can you tell the viewers about today's South Africa Day?
Wow. You know, in Virtual School, anytime they want to do anything like them, cultural day is always awesome. When you come from beginning of the program to the end of the program, you enjoy yourself, you laugh, even when you are coming with an angry face when you enter the compound and the program starts. Wow.
So definitely you really enjoyed yourself today.
Yeah, despite the fact I'm not feeling too good, I decided to come here because I know when I get here, I won't feel bored.
Wow. So was your child among the participants?
Yes, yes.
So which road, what did your song play?
He was singing Guara Guara.
So now there was a time the children was coming out to teach us some things in South African language. So what can you remember in everything that was said here today?
I remembered Umama, Upapa.
So what is Umama and what's Upapa?
Umama is mom or mother. Upapa is father.
So definitely you've learned another language.
Exactly.
And not just a language within Nigeria, outside Nigeria.
At all.
So definitely when you travel to South Africa today, you'll be able to relate.
Even if it's just 1 or 2, at least I can. I'll be able to pick that this is what they're talking about.
All right, okay.
Well, I want to make a shout out to the parents in Virtual School, the provide friends, our lovely parents, and even those in this area. That Virtual School is the best school you can bring your child. I won't regret bringing your child to Virtual School. Thank you.
All right, viewers, we are bringing to your view another wonderful parent from Virtual School. She's right here on our cam. I want to hear 1 or 2 things from her, the things she has enjoyed and her experience on today's program. Good afternoon, ma'am. Can we meet?
Yeah,
Mrs. Kendi Ogulano. Now, what can you tell us about Virtual School?
Yeah, actually, my daughter has started this school for the past 5 years now. Yeah. And I really like the school. I like the Pinterest, all the activities they do, and even the way they teach. Everything about the school, I really love it.
Now, today is your South Africa Day, and you'll be able to see 1 or 2 activities. What can you tell the viewers about the activities of today?
Yeah, the South Africa. Actually, I don't know much about South Africa, but today I learned a lot about South Africa. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. Today I learned about their culture, their tribes, everything about South Africa. I'm really impressed, and I wish everybody can also, all schools in Nigeria or Lagos State can also start doing this. We don't have to be within Nigeria. We should, go outside Nigeria, abroad, Africa, and I'm impressed. It's very nice.
Okay.
Mrs. Omolade, the proprietress of Virtue School, the teachers, my daughter's teacher, Miss Damilo, and all the other teachers, and every parent in Virtue School. I thank God for us because God has been providing for us so well, so we could take care of our children. So thank God for everybody. Thank God for us.
All right, viewers, we are bringing to your view again another parent in Virtue School. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sorry, what's the name?
I'm Ms. Amzat.
Okay, now, now you've crossed the, to this side. Now this is Nigeria. How is South Africa?
South Africa is very nice, and I enjoy it. I like it. I like everything about Africa, South Africa.
So how was your journey from Nigeria to South Africa?
So I thank God. Alhamdulillah.
All right, so we hope you were treated well at their airport.
Yeah, they treated me well.
Really? So what can you tell us about South Africa?
South Africa is very nice country. I love everything about South Africa. Alhamdulillah, I thank God.
All right, so now what can you just give us one word you learned today at the event?
Upapa umama.
What is Upapa? What is Umama?
Upapa is father, while umama is mommy.
All right, make a shout out to every other parent and the proprietors and the teachers of Virtue School.
I thank everybody. I appreciate every one of us. God will always provide for us to do everything in this our Virtue School.
All right, ma, thank you very much.
What are we going to do with this light that just enter our village? Everyone is scared.
There is the prince that will change the lion to his cave.
Booking has only princess.
All of you are not here too. That is the two of prince.
Hey, this is weird. What is it? You are just shouting. What is it? Now go. From the sun city, and he will chase the lion into its cave, and freedom will be ours. People of Kubuki land. People of Kubuki land, rejoice and jubilate with me. People of Kubuki land. Omobenin, Umama, Upapa. Study before is Afalanya or Indamalan. Here with me. We're here to talk about the interesting and amazing fact about South Africa.
South Africa, officially the Republic of South Africa, is the southernmost sovereign state in Africa. South Africa is a multi-ethnic society encompassing a wide variety of cultures, languages, and religions. Every country has specific things about them that makes them very different from other countries in the world, and South Africa is no exception. With this interesting fact about South Africa, let us learn more about its people, culture, wildlife, geography, history, industries, which
It is the largest meat producer in South Africa.
Table Mountain is one of the oldest mountains on the planet, and it is a center for tourist attraction.
South Africa's lion, wild beasts, cheetah, and springbok are four of the 7 fastest mammals on Earth.
South Africa is the only country in the world where right-hand drive cars are produced by Mercedes Benz.
Boulders Beach in Cape Town is where you can swim with colonies of jackal penguins. You would love to try that, wouldn't you?
2/3 of Africa electricity is generated in South Africa.
The biggest and oldest one-day marathon in the world, the Comrades Marathon, is run between Durban and Pietermaritzburg in KwaZulu-Natal.
South Africa is 3 times bigger than Texas and 5 times bigger than Japan.
The Black River Canyon in South Africa is only rated 3rd largest in the world, but it is believed to be the biggest green one on Earth.
The world's largest bed, the ostrich is found here.
South Africa's tap water is considered to be the 3rd best and safest water in the world and is ready to drink.
The African elephant is the largest land mammal in the world. The African bush elephant can weigh up to 11 tons and live up to 70 years.
South Africa was only one of 2 other countries outside of the USA where the camel was manufactured by General Motors.
South Africa is home to the tallest animal in the world, the giraffe.
The oldest human remains, more than 160,000 years old, were discovered in South Africa.
The world's largest reptile, the leatherback turtle, is found in South African waters.
There are 3 capital cities in South Africa, namely the executive capital of Pretoria, the judicial capital of Bloemfontein, and the legislative capital of Cape Town.
About 1/5 of the world's gold comes from mines in South Africa.
South Africa is the only country in the world to have played host to the rugby, soccer, and cricket World Cups.
About 900 different types of birds are in South Africa, which is about 10% of the total bird species on Earth.
Table Mountain is considered to be one of 12 main energy centers on the planet, emitting spiritual, magnetic, and electric energies.
South Africa has wetland, desert, bush, grassland, mountains, and escarpment and subtropical forests. I would like to see the grassland of South Africa.
Yes. With 11 official languages, South Africa has the most in the world.
All right, viewers, we are bringing to your view the brightest comedian in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Forget his name, they call him Chaco, but me, I call him as in this man yellow past yellow, the yellow past white man be seen that they call them yellow. I bring to your view the one and only Chaco of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Hope you don't need more light.
Well, okay, I'm not a Omobenin.
He said it's not only me. That is not coming from me, it's coming from him.
Well, okay.
Now, how was your journey to South Africa?
It was successful. We thank God. There was no delay.
Oh, you are back to Nigeria.
Yes.
Now, what is? Can you differentiate between Nigeria and South Africa?
South Africa, there's light. Nigeria, no light.
He said in South Africa there is light and Nigeria there is no light. All right. So now, what can you just give us just 1 or 2 languages you learned today?
I learned that in South Africa you use "u" behind everything. "O mama," "O papa," "O food," "O uku." You can even use "uku" in case you see something that's amazing.
He said you can use uku. During the event, you said so. You said that if you want to speak South Africa, there's a particular word we should add. What is that word?
"U."
He said we should add "u." Why did you say we should add "u"?
Because it's the blending of the language. Just like you go to America, you have to use the word "me." So South Africa is "u." Once you have "u," you are good to go. Sound it so well.
All right.
A big shout out to my boss, my mentor, the bishop of the Osusu ministry, the person of Godons, Berlusconi, and also to all colleagues in the comedy industry, to the likes of Akporo and all of that. You know, you guys are doing a great job. Comedy has actually brought peace to the country. That's one thing that unites Nigeria so far. That's one thing that eases off the stress. That is why sometimes when you tune into your radio, tune into your TV, almost every month we're having a comedy show. From comedians, every month we're having a comedy show. And that is why we are here. It's a work. We have made it to stay. It's a profession. Thank you very much. OBTV. Stay tuned to OBTV. You guys are doing a great job. Thumbs up for you. You guys are doing well. OBTV. Thank you.
All right, we bring to your view an interesting teacher. We see her dancing, singing, and everything. But my God, there's more to this woman standing right before me here. First of all, I want to know her name. I want to know if she's taking, but she's not taking. I believe I'm going to drop her number for you right here on the screen. If you need her, you will definitely. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
All right, what's the name?
My name is Miss Sarah Mishinori.
Your name's supposed to be Henry.
Henry.
Because I can see your teeth. Look at that. All right. Now, we see you dancing, singing, speaking South African languages. How were you able to learn those words?
Well, actually, to start with, we don't have anybody to teach us. We just have to use our own initiative. Like me, I'm the leader of the team, the share person. So I have to go research, go through internet, everything like that, as to get those language.
Okay, now, how were you able to cope with the children? I believe I saw you dancing as well. Are you a professional dancer, or you just did this dance during this event?
Actually, I love dancing.
Really?
Yes, I love dancing.
So if we open the floor for you now, you will scatter the ground.
Seriously, even in the church, I love dancing. I love dancing away my sorrow. That's just me. We had someone to teach us this dance, South African dance. But when she came, she was like, I'm going to collect this amount of money. I said, what I can do? Let me just use my own my own initiative. I taught the children and they did well.
And you did well. You even danced to them, and I saw the smile on your face. Now, what are you going to tell other teachers outside here in terms of managing students?
Students have been funny at times, very, very funny. You have them to use this hand, they will use the other hand, shout on them, what is wrong with you? But they will just have to, don't be discouraged. Students can be like that, don't just, there were many, those that can't get, those that say, okay, you just relax, you just go and stay. I want to make a shout out to my boss, Mrs. Omolade, in person of Mrs. Omolade. She's such a wonderful person. I love her. She's a mother. She is a role model. And I want to make a shout out to my darling Miss Tosin, my friend. Teachers used to call us twins in virtual school. Anything you see us together, we fight together. We disagree to agree. We just do everything together. And my love, Damilohun Ayo Oluwaseun. I want to make a shout out to her. She's a wonderful person. She really helped me. We are together. We are just together. Miss Ronke, Mrs. Adelaja, Mrs. Ayinde, Mrs. Ishola Ogunshina, Mrs. Obembe, our Asian. She's a mother also. I love you all. Thank you. And I want to make a shout out to OBTV. I really appreciate you. I called them and they came. I am really impressed. Even with that, kudos to them. I love them. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, good day once again, viewers. I bring to your view another two wonderful teachers from a virtual school. I see how these two people were up and down, trying to make everything look beautiful and sparkling. Now, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
May I know you?
My name is Miss Tosin.
Mrs. or Miss?
Miss.
Miss. Are you taking or vacant? I want to put your number to the viewers.
Not really vacant.
Not really vacant. Your name?
Miss Ronke.
Miss or Mrs.?
Miss Ronke.
Taking or available?
not available.
Thank you, we're not available. All right, we have a lot of miss. I believe when else will be having other activities, this one will become misses. All right, what can you tell the viewers about South Africa Day from Visions? Let me start from my right hand side.
Like seriously, the South Africa Day today was very colorful because we had many activities and we learned more about South Africa, their food, their language, the many tribes we have there. So today is just very colorful.
All right, what can you tell us about South Africa Day?
Well, South Africa Day has made me learn a lot of things, making research and trying to put some things together. I've learned a lot of things about South Africa and I really would love to visit South Africa one day.
All right, I believe the South Africa president, you are hearing that she said she would love to visit South Africa one day. All right, so let me have the passports. Okay, now this was the pass to the event. Now, whose idea is this? Whose idea was this? The school general. Okay, there was a general meeting to come up with the proprietress, right? Oh, see, this is awesome. This is lovely. When we have some pages inside, and there was a part that you need to be stamped. And without this stamp, you can't go in. Now we're back to Nigeria. So now, what can you tell us? What do you notice about South Africa that is not in Nigeria? What's just that one thing that's not in Nigeria?
Wow. What I notice about South Africa that is like a bit different from Nigeria are their tourism. South Africa is a very colorful country. They have a lot of things and their culture is very rich. And they hold on to their culture regardless of whatever. Even as development is getting to South Africa, their official language is still strong there, unlike Nigeria. Nigeria, we are trying to prove like we are tush and we are putting our culture behind, but that's not about South Africa.
Oh, like seriously? What can you tell us about South Africa? And just tell us something beautiful about South Africa.
Like seriously, today I've learned that South Africans call their daddy Upapa and their mommy Umama, and they call their fish Ufishi. So in fact, I really love to be there. Yes, I would love to be there.
All right, Ufishi. I believe this thing I'm holding now will be Umaiko. I believe the camera will be Ukama. My leg will be Ulegi. Everything Ulezi. Okay, human being is called human being. All right, thank you very much for coming on my interview. Thank you. We pray to have more of you. All right, viewers, what are you waiting for? Ufudu, Uaizi, Unozi, Uhedi, Ukapi. All right, if you are here to subscribe more.
Yo quiero guaraguara. El 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 guaraguara. Nataka guaraguara. Papi, más guaraguara. El guaraguara. El guaraguara. El guaraguara. El guaraguara. El guaraguara.
them carefully.
Yo quiero guara
Okay. Watch them carefully. Let's go down something. Please, I appreciate your time here. Chef. O chefe.
But actually, I'm a ruler. South Africa has food such as Ishanyama. This means burnt meat in Zulu language. It's just like the Nigeria barbecue, suya, with every bite. We got a taste of heaven on earth. Chakalaka. Chakalaka and pap. Oh my God. This is a tasty and strong meal made from vegetable and spices. It is eaten with pap. Other foods are biltong, bolicho, mava pudding, yellow rice.
This yellow rice.
Yellow rice. Made with carrots,
Please, you can.
beans, onions. Enjoy the rest of the celebration. I remain your favorite, Chef Amarula.
Chef Amarula, I don't tell you. When I know the.
All right, I want to bring to your view again another wonderful teacher from Virtue School. Please, can I have you on my interview? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's the name, please?
Miss Oluwadamilo.
Miss or Mrs.?
Miss Oluwadamilo.
Miss Oluwadamilo. Now, can you permit me to say, Upapa, Umama, Uwazi? Okay, I'm lost there. All right, I really love South Africa. Now, what can you tell us about Virtue School and South Africa?
Okay, what I can tell you about Virtue School is that Virtue School is a great citadel of learning where we care about the children inside out. We care about their academics, we care about their spiritual life, we care about their moral life, we care about everything that makes a child complete. That's why Virtue means excellence. Everything put together that brings about excellence is what we do in Virtue School.
Okay, now what can you tell us about South Africa?
South Africa is a great country, like the name implies. You know, it's located in the south, and that's why it's called South Africa. And even if you don't know everything about South Africa, you know there's a man called Nelson Mandela who fought for the apartheid, for the freedom of the whites, of the black from the slaves, you know, from the white people's slavery. So South Africa is a great country, headed now by Cyril Ramaphosa. That's the picture over there.
All right, that's brilliant.
I'd love to make a shout out to everybody who has made today a success. God Almighty, the proprietress, Mrs. Omolade, and her husband, Pastor Solomon Omolade, the parents, Mrs. Oyende, Mrs. Ogulano, Mrs. Ojekwe, everybody that has put 1 and 2 together to make today a success. Miss Sarah, you know one thing about Miss Sarah is that she's a born leader. She doesn't know everything, but she has this coordinating spirit. She can call people together and make them work. And I've enjoyed working with her. Even ourselves, we fight, but we disagree to agree. We went far and near just to make today's success. And I shout out to you too. See you people here, add color to the day. Yellow color, OBTV. Thank you very much for being available. We pray that your industry will keep growing. Many people will subscribe to OBTV and keep watching you. Thank you. Saubana. See you next year. Bye-bye.
All right, people. I'm bringing to your view the woman behind the design, the costume you see today. at the event. I bring to your view. Good afternoon, man.
Good afternoon. I am Marvelous Ononiwu, the CEO of Marvel Fashion. We actually designed the costumes that was used today by the king and queen. The prince are all from our stable.
Are you from South Africa?
No, not really, but we just did a little research that enhanced us the idea with which we did the creative work you saw today.
So how long have you been doing this?
We've been in the fashion industry for a couple of years now, and have been working with some schools, and graciously, as God may have it, He worked it out and we are contacted for this job. And it's a wonderful one. We thank God it came out very wonderful.
All right, briefly, let's do this. Let's do this free. Let's do this free of charge. Now, tell the viewers where your company is located and just give your company phone number in case if anybody wants to contact you.
Okay, my company is located at number 30 Agbe Road, opposite Adepegba Junction, and you can get us through this following number: 0706 444 8385.
All right.
I want to give a shout out to, first of all, from Nigeria, Virtue School, which has brought me to this platform. They believed and trusted in our handwork, and that is why they invited us. I want to give a shout out to the principal, whom God is actually using to do this great and marvelous job in these pupils, and it is evident in all that we saw today. I want to give a shout out to Nigeria entirely for being a great nation, and I pray that God will take us to the destination He has proposed in His heart for this nation. And a shout out to South Africa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, viewers, I'm bringing to your view the mother of the queen. If you see during the performance, you see a beautiful, young-looking girl. She was awesome, sitting on that throne. It's not easy to give birth to a beautiful daughter. Everybody are beautiful in our own way, but this woman here give birth to that beautiful queen you were seeing at that play. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we meet you?
Yes, my name is Chofora.
All right. Well, was it challenging putting your daughter through that role, or was she the one that just did it on her own? Was there any role you played for her? Put up that character to
First of all, I will give all the glory to the Lord, because it's not easy to learn another language. Not that they have been teaching them for long, but it's God that make it to come in the beautiful way it came today. But what I would say is only effort I put tonight is that to remind her that we to do rehearsal what they taught you in the school, and they begin to rehearse. Anytime they start rehearsing it, I'm happy that my children are among the people that they can be able to learn another language. I'm happy. That's what they do.
Okay, now what can you tell the viewers about virtual?
I bless God for that. I might be part of the parents here in Fetch School. Not owned by anybody but God, because you can see it in them. You can see it in the children. When they taught them a little bit thing, when they teach them little bit things, God bring it out fine on them. I bless God for Fetch School. You can see there's no signboard, there's no anything, but you can see people rushing to this place because they acknowledge God here. But God is the owner of Fetch School. So anything they bring it out here is excellent. Hello, people in Fetch School, our mother, Miss Omolade, our fathers, Pastor Solomon Omolade, our wonderful parents, our wonderful teachers. So I make a shout to you. Hi. Thank God for being the part of people in Fetch School. I'm not regretting for bringing my children to Fetch School. Hallelujah.
All right, viewers, if you are yet to subscribe to OBTV channel, what are you waiting for? Why not press that subscribe? And look, you will see a bell right behind it. Press that bell so that you can get notification anytime we have a new post on OBTV channel. What are you waiting for?
If you don't do it, I will cry. Mama, Papa.